All right. All right, here we go. Look at the comment section here real quick. Let's see here. Robot chickens. Cooking more tacos. Yeah, yeah. All right. So we here. Okay. Running a little behind, but yo, we here. See, had Mary Thomas in the building. Marcus. Yeah, man, I was just taking care of some stuff, man. But yeah, I'm here. High five. All right, so yeah, let's get started here. Hold on 1 second. Pull this fight up. Let's see, Wei versus Tisha Torres. We'll start with that fight first. Marcus Bell. All right. Pull this thing up. I mean, yeah, we want to start with this fight, man, because I chose both of these fights for the one reason. I mean, this is like a good common opponent. And I think for Weili and Tisha was a good example of how they dealt with a fighter like Tisha Torres, Rose and Weili, and how durable she was against both of these fighters. And she was able to show some holes in both of these fighters' games, So yeah, let's see. I'm gonna get started here in a minute. Just pull this fight up. Make sure the stream is good. So yeah, we're gonna start with Weili versus Tisha Torres first. So if you want to pull the fight up, go ahead and pull it up. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna let this fight, just want the whole thing to buffer through. Doesn't take too long. While that buffers through, y'all go ahead and pull y'all's up. We'll get started here in a minute. Robert Henry, Colton, what's going on? This thing will buffer. Hang on 1 second. Okay, y'all. Here we go. Let's see what y'all talking about real quick. So, yeah, man. Like I said, I had to pick these two fights here because it's a common opponent, and Tisha Torres. Like I said, she put up a good fight with both fighters. Of course, she got a win over Rose Namajunas. She lost the rematch, of course. But man, she put up a good fight against Whaley. And that's what people don't understand. But Whaley, she was able to make the proper adjustments in the fight. She showcased some good ground game, good wrestling. She showed how physically strong she was. I mean, Tisha Torres is strong. I think a lot of people underrate Tisha Torres, as far as her strength, but she was really in there grappling with Whaley. It wasn't really till like Whaley came on strong in that third round. She was able to take that top position and really do some damage. So yeah, man, let's go ahead and pull this fight up here. So first up, Tisha Torres, Whaley. Let's see. Tisha Torres at this time was 29, 5'1", 60.5-inch reach. Whaley, also 29, 5'4", 63-inch reach. All right. Okay. Bruce Buffer's announcing. So yeah, if you're watching, I got mine muted. I can't be playing the sound here, so. Here we go. Tisha Torres. Let me just skip through some of this. Okay. Marcus said, imagine if Carla fights Rose again. I would like to see that fight. I would actually like to see that fight again, man. That would be good. Just wait on this UFC fight pass. See, you try to let it buffer, man, but it still be acting up. All right, here we go. Okay. Referee is in the center of the octagon. All right, they're touching gloves, and here goes round one. All right. Whaley, she's keeping that range. She's bouncing around on the balls of her feet. And got Tisha putting the pressure on her. Tisha trying to watch out for them leg kicks. Whaley starting out with little leg kicks from a distance. She got a spin kick to the body on Tisha Torres already. See, Whaley, she likes to kind of use a lot of different feints. She's throwing elbows, throwing little air elbows, and she'll come back with a leg kick. So she's definitely not going to land strikes at this distance. So it's safe to say that she's just throwing little feints with the hands. She's not going to land because she don't have the reach to land on Tisha from this distance. So it's going to be kicks. So from a distance, she's got the upper body movement, she's feinting, and then she's going to land some kicks. So that's something that Rose can watch out for. When she sees that movement from the outside, that jab's not going to land because she ain't got the reach. She's going to be throwing leg kicks. Nice little inside leg kick for Whaley. That's something she's establishing right away. Tisha's still having trouble getting on the inside because she only got the 60-inch reach. Ooh. Tisha lands a good right hand on the inside. She takes that chance. She goes in the pocket. Another overhand right for Tisha Torres. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, you got to take chances. Like, if you're a shorter fighter, you got to take those chances. And Tisha, she's doing that. Tisha's strong as hell. Ooh, good right hand by Tisha. Good right hand by Whaley on the inside. And that's what Rose got to watch out for. Exchanges in the pocket. Got to use that reach. Ooh, good inside leg kick followed by a jab. Good spin kick by Whaley. Good left hook by Whaley. Man, They're exchanging kicks right here. Ooh, Whaley with the takedown, but Tisha reverses it. Tisha pops back up. That's what I'm talking about. Tisha Torres is strong. I'm gonna rewind this real quick. See, here we go. Look, goes 30 seconds back. All right. Whaley starts off with that jab. You know, she starts with then ends it with the spinning back kick. Another spinning back kick. She goes inside. They go in for a clinch. She goes for that body toss. Gets the body toss, but Tisha Torres scrambles. Gets the reversal, pops back up. Lands a right hand on the outside. On the break. And that's what you got to have to do to counter Whaley. You got to have strength. You got to have strength if you're going to fight on the inside with. Inside leg kick by Whaley. She's establishing that leg kick. She hitting that inner thigh on Tisha Torres. She using that left hand as a measuring stick. Whaley is. She's using that to measure those spin kicks, but Tisha Torres, she sees them coming now. Tisha's got the speed here. You know, she's definitely got the speed. But she can win it from the outside. Ooh, spinning back fist missed by Whaley. Whaley was a little off balance. Hang on for 1 second. This thing is freezing up. Hold on quick. All right, here we go. Freeze up. Hold on, y'all. And it ain't the internet. It's not the Wi-Fi, man. It's daggone. It's UFC Fight Pass, man. Let's go back here, man. Come on, why? Come on, why? All right, we back at the 3-minute mark. Three-minute mark. Let's go back. This is where Tisha Torres reverses the takedown. She pops back up. Lands a big right hand on the outside as she breaks. Okay, good little front kick by Whaley. Whaley, her striking is very awkward. I will say that. She's fast and awkward. Her shots come at different angles. It's not as technical as like Joanna and Rose. So I think that's going to be like a plus and a minus. You know, her kicks are very good. Like you can see Tisha Torres inside of her leg is really starting to turn red. But she's kind of off balance with those spinning back fists and some of those wild shots. I'm telling you, the left hook is what is really gonna do damage for Whaley. You know, she's got that nice little check left hook. All right, at the 150 mark here, Whaley tries to go for another takedown, man, but Torres is strong, man. Torres is fighting that takedown off, using that forearm to push Whaley's face back. Whaley is really trying for this takedown. Tisha is just too strong. She scrambles onto the back of Tisha Torres. She is on Tisha Torres' back. Tisha's standing and holding her up. Tisha is key. Tisha is holding her ground here. Tisha's got Whaley on her back here. She's fighting those hands to avoid the rear naked choke now. Got to have physical strength to counter Whaley's takedowns. And that's what Tisha Torres has. She may not have the reach, but she has the physical strength to fight off takedowns. There she goes. She's fighting that wrist. She's out. Whaley's got to, Whaley had to give it up. She's back on her feet. She's got the back of Tisha. Oh, Tisha lands another big right hand on the break. 35 seconds left. It's a pretty good competitive fight. All right, Tisha's staying on the outside here. Whaley's trying to close the distance here, bouncing around on the balls of her feet. using them feints, feinting with the jab, not committing. Up, goes in for a clinch. Tisha gets a takedown. She gets that body lock and toss. She gets the takedown, but Wei Li reverses on it. She gets the side control. Ooh, big elbows by Wei Li. Wei Li finishes on top. That's the end of round 1. So that was, I give that round to Wei Li. It was very close though, man. And that's why I said when I first watched this fight, like a couple years ago, I felt like this fight was really, really close. I know some people were like, "Oh, you just like Tisha Torres better," and I was like, "Nah, man, I think it's a close fight. It's very competitive. You know, Tisha Torres is strong. She's fighting off takedowns. She's reversing takedowns. I think Wei Li got the edge though, because she finished strong on top. She landed more strikes, landed some very nice leg kicks, and I think she was just the overall aggressor in this. Good left hook by Wei Li on the playback here. So yeah, that's the end of round 1. And yeah, Tisha's going for that takedown, and boom, Wei Li reverses it. All right, replay is over. Round 2 is starting. Okay, round 2. Wei Li pumping the jab out, lands the inside leg kick again. Ooh, Tisha with a body kick. She returns that body kick. That's what you need. You got to counter Wei Li to the body because she leaves that body open. Tisha, you know, see, Tisha don't have the length like Rose. That's something Rose will have to really look at. All right. That's what I'm saying. Y'all got to give Tisha a lot of credit. Like, the reason Tisha doesn't win a lot of fights because she doesn't really have the power and she doesn't have the height, you know, but overall she's very strong. She's fast, she's smart. I think she's been working on her style a little bit more to be a little bit more offensive too. Very durable, man. Like, ain't nobody stopping Tisha, man. That's the one thing you got to give her credit for. All right, Wei Li still showing Tisha a lot of respect here. She's not really committed to fighting on the inside because Tisha's strong. She's trying to fight Tisha on the outside here. But she's not committed to a jab either. She's committed to that leg kick, which is working. See, Wei Li's landing that nice leg kick. Tisha Torres inside of her thigh is really red now. That's 20 significant strikes for Wei Li, only 5 for Tisha here. I think the numbers might be a little off because I feel like Tisha did land some good right hands, but not too far off. It's not too far because Tisha's really on the outside here and not really committed to working her way in as she was in the first round. Oh, that left hook by Wei Li. They exchanged body kicks. But Wei Li staying one step ahead of her with those leg kicks. Ooh, good left hand by Tisha Torres. She's working her way in now. But she goes right back to the outside. And that's why Wei Li's getting comfortable. Wei Li pumps the double jab out and misses. Yeah, Wei Li's got to work on finding that range better. Her kicks are really nice in this fight. It's her punches that aren't really effective. I mean, she's landing body kicks on Tisha Torres, inside leg kicks, outside. She's landing that oblique kick to the knee. She just lands a little jump kick, roundhouse kick. She's doing a little bit of everything with her kicks. It's her punches that aren't really effective. Besides, I would say the left hook is effective. All right, we're at 2-minute 10-second mark. The left hook by Wei Li. Tisha's still circling. Tisha's circling. Oh, she tries that front kick. Makes Wei Li miss. So you see, as you can see right here, Wei Li, she's picking the right fight here. You know, you don't want to really grapple with somebody as strong as Tisha Torres. Ooh. See, Tisha goes in for the clinch. Wei Li tries to reverse it. She's getting that wizard. Oh. Tisha's got the underhooks with her back to the fence. And Wei Li, Tisha's controlling this position with her back to the fence. That's what I'm saying. You really don't want to grapple with somebody like that. Wei Li had no choice but to grapple, so she reversed it. Now she's on top. Wei Li is on top of Tisha, trying to pin that wrist down with her knee. And Tisha is taking shots to the head. She's taking shots to the head to reverse that wrist. And she's on top. Tisha gets on top. Tisha is in the closed guard now to Wei Li. See, Tisha is strong, man. She's willing to take a few punches. At the same time, she reverses that and gets on top in the closed guard. So now she's on top. In this top position, Wei Li is pulling her head close. She's trying to grind that elbow in Tisha's face. And that's the thing about Wei Li. Like Wei Li, she knows how to use those elbows off her back. She's pulling Tisha's up. She's pulling Tisha's left arm in, so Tisha can't get any leverage to get any shots off. But now Tisha breaks free, and Tisha's landing a good right hand off the in that guard. So here's Tisha now. Tisha's working. 10 seconds left. Tisha's working. Ground and pound. Tisha's standing up. Eats an up kick from Wei Li. She's finishing strong. Boom. Big elbow by Tisha Torres. Ooh. Wei Li looked a little gassed in that round. All right, that's the end of the second round. I give that round to Tisha. Close. Very, very close. I had to get that round to Tisha. I just felt like she did the better work there in control. Close though. I mean, if you gave it to Wei Li, you could, but damn, like Tisha's inside. If you look at the inside of her leg, that thing is bruised. All right, let me look at the comment section. Wei Li was toying with Tisha. She will be careful with Rose. She's not really toying with Tisha. She's fighting a smart fight. She's choosing to strike from the outside because she don't want to fully, she doesn't want to fight in the clinch too much, but Tisha Torres forced that fight, so she had to. But yeah, Tisha's not one to toy with either. I mean, she don't have that much power, but she's not one to toy with because she's strong as hell. So Wei Li was working from the outside with the kicks, but Tisha went in for that clinch, so she had to fight. She made that adjustment. So yeah, Wei Li's got adjustments. She's got tools. All right, last round. All right, last round here. Tisha's keeping that range. Ooh, good kick. Good front kick to the body by Tisha. She caught Wei Li off balance. Wei Li came in kind of wild and knocked her off balance. Ooh, another good side karate kick by Tisha Torres to Wei Li's body. That's something that somebody with reach like Joanna used, and Rose she's gonna need to use. Ooh, good oblique kick by Tisha Torres. Tisha's starting off strong here. Kicks to those knees right there. Good inside kick by Tisha Torres. She's picking her shots now. She's trying to use Wei Li's game now. Ooh. Wei Li's punching her way in. Tisha starts punching back, lands a good side kick to the body by Tisha Torres. Now Wei Li's going in for the clinch. She was getting picked apart from the outside. That first minute was all Tisha, but now Wei Li's in that clinch. Big elbow on the break by Wei Li. Damn. I tell you, these girls are strong. Like, these girls are really strong. That's why I like the shots. They look painful, but at the same time, it's like they can take them and they just keep moving because they're that strong. Tisha Torres back to finding that range. She's trying to find that range to work those kicks again. Ooh, she catches a spin kick from Wei Li. Closes in for that clinch. Ooh, big knee and right hand by Wei Li. She's got one underhook. Has Tisha pinned to the fence. Tisha looks a little bit tired here. Big elbow by Wei Li on the clinch. Big knee by Wei Li. Ooh, big kick to the body on the break by Wei Li. Tisha's a little hurt. Tisha's a little gassed. That was a big kick to their side. Yeah, that kick hurt. She's taking a break now. Wow, okay, here we go. Well, Whaley's starting to come back here a little bit. I think that body kick did a little bit of damage to Tisha. That lead leg looks a little bit wobbly for Tisha too. Up, Whaley gets a trip and a takedown, and now it's all Whaley. Whaley putting that weight on her now. She's like in a half guard. Whaley's in that half guard and she's working. Landing strikes, landing a few strikes. She's putting her knee in the stomach of Tisha. She's trying to pin her down. Man, that's what I'm saying. Like, Whaley can switch it up. Definitely showcase that look. All right, 2 minutes left. She definitely showcased, okay, if you're going to try to strike, I'm going to go in for the clinch. I'm going to work that body, break you down. And it was that kick to the body. It was that kick to the body that kind of took the wind out of Tisha. And Tisha kind of went on the back foot. Ooh. Side control. Side control by Whaley. She's grinding that elbow in Tisha's face, man. Yeah, Tisha looks a little bit lost here because her right arm is locked. Whaley's got that right arm locked at Tisha. And then she's grinding the elbow with her other arm. So the left arm, Whaley's left arm has Tisha's right arm locked. And Whaley's free elbow is grinding her in the face. Wow, she's eating these elbows. Like, it's not even like she's hitting her with big elbows. She's just like grinding her in the face with it. Like, Tisha's eyes are closed. She's like almost helpless here. She's landing strikes to the side of the head, forearm to the face on Tisha, and she's grinding the elbow, grinding the elbow. Tisha's got that triangle on the left leg to keep her from completely going into side control, but she doesn't care. Whaley's still working. She doesn't need that full side control. She's just in there grinding what she needs to do. All right, 20 seconds left. Yeah, here we go. 10 seconds left. Tisha is still on her back and she cannot get free because Tisha is just in a position where she's just locked up. Grinding elbows, last 10 seconds, 5, 4, 3. Oh, here we go. And that's it. Whaley made the right switch up. After getting outstruck by Tisha in like the first minute or so, she started closing the distance and she started working some good body kicks, good elbows and right hands in the clinch. But it was that side kick to the body that was a real big difference for Whaley. When she landed that, I think that took the wind out of Tisha. And when she did that, she got that trip and takedown and just controlled, grinding that elbow in the face of Tisha Torres and locked up Tisha Torres' right arm, kept her in a position where she couldn't move at all, or couldn't fight off her back. All right, so yeah, it was a good fight. What were the scores on this one? Hang on. I had it 2 rounds to 1. I gave Whaley rounds 1 and 3. I mean, you could give her all 3. I mean, some judges might give her that first because some of the control in the second round, but I thought Tisha did enough to win with that ground control towards like the midpoint of the second round. Hang on 1 second. Oh yeah, the judges, one judge had it 29-28 and the 2 other judges had it 30-27, so they gave it all to Whaley. So yeah, I saw Tisha's face. She was like, what? I mean, yeah, like like I said, the second round was very close, and I gave it to Tisha just off of what she did in that second half of the second round. But it was enough where you could say Weili won it too in the second round. But she definitely won the first and third round though. First round she won it with the striking from the outside. Third round she won it with the ground control. Just great grinding and mauling and work on top of Tisha in that side control. So yeah, good fight. And I know styles make fights, you know, but a lot of this is stuff you're gonna see her have to do against Rose Namajunas. You know, you can't stay on the outside with Rose. You can't stay on the outside. I think you're going to control the distance with kicks like that. I mean, you will have to establish a leg kick on Tisha, but you will have to focus on the body, breaking her down, closing the distance, getting the takedown, and make it a ugly, ugly fight where you grind and maul Rose all night for 5 rounds. You gotta push Rose for 5 rounds. So we'll see if she's able to do that. So yeah, man, what are y'all thoughts on that fight? If y'all watched it, like, if y'all remember it as well. Before we move to the next one, we're gonna move to Rose Namajunas versus Tisha Torres 2, the rematch. And this was get back for Rose, because I remember that first fight they fought way back when they were, you know, still young. Like it was like what, 2014. When was that fight? Yeah, I remember watching the first one. And that's when I was like, oh man, Tisha, this little quick little tornado. She was like, she was running through everybody back then. Hold up. Let's see. That's Tisha. Yeah, Tisha was 2-0 the first time she fought Rose Namajunas. Yeah, like 2013. That was like 8 years ago. Damn, that was a minute, yo. 2013. 8 years ago was that first fight. The second fight was back in 2016. So let's see what type of improvements Rose had made since then. All right, let's pull that fight up next, y'all. Hang on 1 second. UFC Fight Pass, man. All right. Okay. Jumping on to Rose Namajunas versus Tisha Torres. Alright. Let that pull up. So yeah, what did y'all think of that fight? Like Weili versus Tisha. I think that fight definitely showcased some of the things that Weili's capable of as far as her IQ. I think her striking upstairs, as far as her punches, needs to be a little bit more polished and sharper, which I'm sure she's been working on. But when it comes down to the kicks, they were very impressive. You know, she was throwing side kicks to the body. You know, the inside leg kick she established. She was throwing some nice, methodical kicks to really break Tisha down and then close that distance and control the top position in that third round. But I think in this fight she had to worry more so about the physical strength of Tisha Torres. But honestly, I don't think that's something she's gonna have to worry about with Rose as much. Like, I think Tisha is stronger than Rose. You know, I think it's gonna be one of those situations where she's gonna have to get past the power, get past the jab of Rose, and close the distance. But when she closes the distance, it'll be more so her game. It'll be Weili's game more so whenever she closes in. But see, with Tisha, when you close in with her, you are going to have to grind. You are going to have to work. But she did good by breaking Tisha down with the body kicks in the third round. So when she did get her down to the ground, it was more so her game, because she could grind the elbows, work her ground and pound and just take the energy away from Tisha. But you gotta give Tisha a lot of credit. She's strong, man. Good chin, good chin, good takedown defense, and all around hard shell. You know, she's a hard shell chick, man. So Mary, you made it back in. Okay. Mr. Lee, what's going on? He said, I've seen all of Zhang's fights that are on YouTube, a total of 25. Yeah, I got to go back and watch some more of them, man. I really want to just pick apart some of her older fights and see what she abandoned and what she kept into the UFC. All right, tail of the tape. 5'1", Rose is 5'5". 65-inch reach for Rose in this fight. 60 and a half for Tisha. Tisha was 26 here, so it's 3 years before that. Rose was 23 here. 23, 5'5", and 65-inch reach. And that's Rose. Excuse me. Weili's only disadvantage will be her reach and maybe footwork. I think her hold on, let me pause that fight before it starts. I think her how can I say it? Her sloppiness with the, I won't say she's overall like really sloppy, but some of the sloppiness that she showed against Tisha with her upper strikes might be a downfall because she might be open to Rose's counters. I mean, her left hook is really good on the inside and outside, but sometimes, you know, Weili can get a little reckless with the spinning back fist with the right hand. You know, she gets a little reckless at times. But yeah, her reach, that'll probably be a big disadvantage. Mary said once Weili takes the energy out of the lead leg, Weili can move in on Rose. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I was saying. When you start working, working Rose's lead leg and her body. Yeah, it's gonna be a question mark on what Rose can do to handle that grit. Because when she takes you to the ground, that elbow is gonna be grinding. I'm telling you, the elbows are gonna be a big part of this fight. Elbows gonna really be a big part of this fight. Robert said Zhang took her time to get that victory. Yeah, she did, man. Definitely, she worked with it. Well, she wasn't looking for a knockout. She'll take it if it's there, but you know, similar to Rose, you know, Rose and Weili are fighters that don't get too punch happy or look for knockouts. If it comes, it comes. Weili will go in for the kill, though. You know, Weili is that type of going for the kill. All right, let's get this thing started here. Mike, I almost said Michael Buffer. I mean Bruce Buffer. All right, Dan Mergliata. All right, round one's about to start here. All right, round one start. Rose Namajunas, Tisha Torres. 2. Here we go. Rose is circling. Rose is circling beautifully here. She's pumping a jab out. Hasn't landed a jab yet. You know, it's just to open the seconds, but she's using it as a rangefinder. All right. She's trying to keep it in the center of the octagon, but she's trying to back Tisha up at the same time. But Tisha's circling, trying to stand her ground because she's trying to find openings. Switching up from left to, you know, stepping left to right. Rose pumping the jab out. Backing Tisha up here a little bit. She's trying to find that range. Like, this is the fight that Rose is going to need with Weili. You know, you're going to have to keep pumping the jab out just in case you can catch Weili coming in one of her attacks. Ooh, good right kick by Rose Namajunas. Pumps the jab out, ends with a little leg kick. All right, closing the distance with the jab now. Jab to the body by Rose. Okay, Tisha's circling. Excuse me, Rose is circling here, picking her, trying to pick a shot. Still sticking the jab out. Some of these jabs are short, but they're getting a reaction out of Tisha, and that's what you want to do. Just pump the jab in her face, then that jab to the body will open up, or that kick will open. Good body kick by Tisha Torres whenever Rose stepped in. Both of these fighters are focused and sharp this first round, man. They're both trying to respect each other. All right. Tisha's looking for that counter. Ooh, Rose goes in for the clinch, punches her way out. Rose try to. Hold on, let's go back to that real quick. This is something that Wei might capitalize on. I don't know if Rose is gonna try that again, but here we go. Let's go back. I was thinking buff or slow. Rose jabbing to the body. Nice jab to the body. She's really using her reach nice in this fight. Using it nice. Okay, Rose goes in for a kick. She tries to go in for the trip and the takedown, but Tisha fights it off. Okay, yeah. Rose tried to go in for that trip and takedown, but Tisha was able to fight it off. But Rose landed a right hand on the break. So Rose is going to try to switch it up. She's going to try to strike a little bit and go in for takedowns. You know, she likes to mix it up. But my thing is, if Wei gets a hold of you like that Venus flytrap, you know, she's going to be on you. Ooh, good right hand by Tisha Torres. So Tisha caught a leg kick. She caught a leg kick from Rose, backed her to the fence, landed a big right hand on Tisha and backed her up. Rose going back to pumping the jab out. She's bouncing around using more feints. Lands a leg kick. We're at the 2-minute mark now. Rose is doing a nice job at resetting. You know, she continues to step on the outside and reset, pump the jab out. Good left hook by Rose. Ooh, Rosie's a big left leg kick there. Tisha caught her with a big leg kick that kind of buckled her. It kind of took her off her feet, so Rose went in for the clinch. Rose goes in for that clinch. She breaks. Tisha was willing to trying to take it to the ground, but Rose went back. Rose said, no, we're going to go back to the outside. Tisha's been sneaky with these body kicks and leg kicks here. Like, she caught her with that good leg kick. It kind of buckled Rose there. That's something she's going to have to be careful of with Wei. It took her out, you know, hit her right behind the knee, and then it took that leg out. I mean, she's recovered, though. I mean, but you can see the reaction. Tisha's punching her way in. Ooh, good 1-2 by Tisha. Tisha's in the clinch. Tisha's got the underhooks. Rose, okay. Rose got her back to the fence here. She's eating some big shots. Like, Tisha went in for the underhook. Rose tried to reach over her, but then Tisha let off a good barrage, and then she caught Rose. So Tisha's got one underhook. She's trying to go for the takedown, but Rose is defending the takedown. Back to the fence. 30 seconds left. Ooh, nice job by Rose. Rose got that trip. Rose got that trip on Rose. Rose got that trip on Tisha, and she's got it down now. Rose is on top in the guard. She's trying to get in the guard. She's working. But Tisha's controlling that wrist. Up kick by Tisha. Trying to get that up kick. Rose is standing back up. Back on top of Tisha. Good elbow. Ooh, good left hand. Good ground and pound by Rose. She finished strong on top. Okay, I got to give that round to Rose, man. Rose breathing hard at the end of that round, but she worked. That was a good round. All right. So what did I see? I seen Tisha land a good body kick and a good barrage and good work in the clinch that if somebody committed like Wei Li could really disrupt Rose's boxing from the outside. Rose did good control with the reach, but she showed some dog in there. Which that was dog in the first round, and she looks a little bit I won't say gassed, but she looked like she really didn't expect that round. Got a little bit of blood from the lip of Rose. First round goes to Rose though. Overall good jabs and good leg kicks by Rose, and then good takedown. It was a good sneaky takedown. It was something like Valentino kind of would do, as far as like when somebody's pressing you. She just went in and tripped. All right, second round start. Jabs pumping out. Rose got that right hand up to her guard. You know, she keeps that right hand right up to her temple. You know, she always blocking. That's good. Tisha trying to put pressure on now. I think Tisha's a little bit more confident that she can get in there and hurt her. Ooh, good barrage by Tisha. She ends it with a left kick. Ooh, good jab by Rose. A little long jab to disrupt her. Rose getting a little cocky now. Rose doing that little wave, trying to wave her in. Good front kick by Rose. Front kick to the chest. Hands down with Rose. Rose got the hands down. She's trying to play around. Can't do that stuff against Wei Li though. Good jab by Rose. Okay, Tisha has got, Tisha, there you go. Tisha lands a good left hook, right hand, left kick to the body, right kick to the body, excuse me. Right kick to the body. Gotta mix it up. Yeah, Tisha's got to get in that pocket there. Let me turn that sound down a little bit. I don't think y'all heard that though. All right, so good range fighting by Tisha here. You know, her being the shorter fighter. She's landing the combinations, and now she's landing a good leg kick on Tisha's landing a good leg kick on Rose. Good side to side movement. Rose sticking another jab out. Ooh, double jab, head, body, right hand. Ooh, good right hand by Rose. That one kind of hurt Tisha. That's what I'm saying. Tisha got a good chin. Ooh, good right hand to the body, left hook by Rose. I love this punch selection by Rose, man. So far, we're seeing much better polished technical striking by Rose compared to Wei Li, but we'll see how that all mixes up in the actual fight. Ooh, good left hook, good check left hook by Rose. Rose landed 43% of her punches, her strikes. Tisha's landed 49%. Okay, Rose sticking that jab out. Rose eating that leg kick, but it looks like it hurts. Tisha landed another good leg kick. Rose kind of backed off there. That kick behind the knee ain't no joke, man. By the calf kick and behind the knee, shoot. Good side kick by Rose. Ooh, flying kick Rose through. She fell on that. She missed. She over there smiling. She better stop playing. Tisha going in with a combination, ends with a leg kick, side kick to the body. Damn, 4-punch combination. Tisha's in here working, man. So far, I'm giving this round to Tisha. Oh, whoa. Rose tried to dive in for a takedown. She missed big time, but she got a leg towards the end of the fence. Oh, Tisha reverses it. She's got an underhook. She's got Tisha's back to the fence. She's got Rose's back to the fence, excuse me. Okay. So Tisha's got Rose to the fence. They break. Back to the center of the octagon. All right, here we go. 1 minute left. Wait, hold on. Minute. Yeah, we're at the minute mark now. Side kick to the body by Tisha Torres. Kick to the leg. Kick to that lead leg. Rose is eating some big leg kicks here. She better not get too front foot heavy there. Kind of leaning on that front leg. Ooh, jab to the body by Rose. Damn. Rose got a nice punch selection this round, but I think that Tisha just outstruck her and worked a little bit better. Yeah. Oh, good combination in the inside by both fighters. Good exchange. Rose back to the jab. Tisha kind of trying to close the round out strong. 10 seconds left. She's punching her way in, lands good right hand. Ooh, Rose lands 2 good right hands. Good left hand by Rose. Body kick by Tisha. Rose goes in for the clinch. That was a close round. I got it 1-1. I don't know about y'all. End of round 2. Let's see. Mary Thomas said, Tisha's powerful, just not as big and can't generate as much power as a bigger person with the same training skill. Right. Exactly. That's what's kind of held her back from the bigger fights like Andrade, Joanna, and so on. Gary Baldwin got it 1-1. Same here. Tisha has to stick to the body. Body kicks are working for Tisha. Body's working for Tisha. Leg kicks are working for Tisha. And clinch work. Rose, her boxing from the outside is beautiful. It's right hand to the body. It's double jab, head, body, right hand. It's right hand, left hook. It's a little bit of everything in there from her punch selection. So outside fighting is what she did do, but she was getting reckless in round 2. I don't know if y'all noticed that. Rose got reckless in round 2. Diving in for a takedown from a distance like that. Hands down, trying to get cocky. So yeah, Tisha wasn't fazed by it, so she went in there and worked. All right, last round starting. Here we go. Tisha coming in. She putting the pressure. Throwing a high kick. She is backing Rose up. Rose is keeping that distance. Trying to touch her. Tisha trying to touch her with that head kick. All right, back to the center of the octagon. They both need this round for the tiebreaker. Okay. Nobody's really landed anything big yet. Significant strikes. Rose 50, Tisha 49. Okay. Ooh, good oblique kick by Tisha. Right to the knee. That kind of knocked Rose off balance a little bit there. That's what I'm saying. You get that lead leg. Ooh, overhand right by Rose. If you start working that knee and that leg kick like that, kind of sent her back, man. Things look painful. Robert Henry, what you doing hiding there, man? Rose. All right, Rose is putting that pressure on Tisha here. Ooh, good leg kick by Tisha. Right hand misses by Rose. Tisha dipped out at an angle. Tisha trying to paw out with that little jab. It's not really gonna work because her reach ain't that long though. She gotta be more of a hook fighter when she get in on the inside. The short fighters gotta work in the pocket and get in that hook. Tisha's inside leg kick by Tisha. Jab by Rose misses. Ooh, double jab, right hand by Rose. Dang. Rose back to her position. Side kick there again to the knee by Tisha Torres. I don't know, this round is very close, man. Leg kick by Tisha. Tisha's doing a good job with these leg kicks. She's keeping it up. Rose needs to pick it up a little bit here. Rose keeping that pressure. She need to pump the jab out more. Rose trying to go to the body here. She missing. Yeah, Tisha tried for that hook in the pocket, but she missed. See, she's doing good with the pressure though. I think Rose needs to really start um, closing this round out if she wanted to win. Ooh, good right hand by Tisha. Jab by Tisha. Jab by Rose, excuse me. Rose bouncing around. Now Rose trying to back her up, but Tisha lands another leg kick. All right, now the 150 mark, I don't know. Who y'all have winning this fight here? Jab by Rose. Rose lands a jab there. Good right hand by Rose. I think that landed there. Okay. In the clinch. Tisha's in the clinch. Tries to land. Back out. Back to the center. 130. Minute 30. Rose trying for that flying knee. Head kick to follow. Tisha blocking the jab, parrying that jab that time. Okay, I don't know, man. Who do y'all have winning so far? Rose is keeping this distance, but I don't think she's firing off enough like kicks. You know, Tisha's coming in. Tisha's working. Tisha lands that leg kick again. I'm trying to see if something big happened in this 50-second mark. I can't remember because right now Tisha's takedown. Okay. Rose gets the takedown. She shoots in, body, got a takedown. Rose is on top in a closed guard of Tisha. Tisha's working off her back. 30 seconds left. Oh, okay. Tisha's scooting to the fence. Tisha's landing some head strikes. Nothing big. She's controlling the wrist. Rose puts that wrist up on her knee. No, it's no success. She's in the closed guard of Tisha here. Rose is pulling that head in. 10-second mark. Rose is on top. Nothing big. She gets up. Tisha is landing kicks off. I'm trying to end of the round. I don't know, man. Going back and looking at this fight, I think Tisha won that. I don't know, man. What do y'all think? There was an exchange in there too where Rose landed Tisha hit Rose with a big right hand left hook combination and buckled Rose. And it's them leg kicks. Mr. Lee said too close to call. I don't know, man. That fight, I think Tisha won that. Tisha won that. It's been a while, like 5 years since I seen that fight, and I might have felt the same way then, but I think Tisha won it. Gary said Tisha won 2-1. I ain't gonna lie, Tisha won that fight, man. I want to hear what the scores were there. I want to see how Tisha's face looked after that fight. I think Tisha won, man. Look, that third round, she controlled the activity, the distance. She landed more leg kicks. Rose was kind of on the outside the majority of the time, wasn't really landing anything big. And then it wasn't until that 30-second mark when she got the takedown, and not much happened in the takedown. It was Rose in her closed guard, but Tisha was on her back, landing strikes, pushing her way to the fence, and then Rose let her up. Rose got up and didn't really get anything done in the takedown, in the guard. So I don't know, man. I think Tisha won that. That's 5 years ago. I'm just saying off of what I seen and what was effective. Tisha did some effective things in there. Hold on, this commercial break is taking too long. Come on. It says on standby. I'm waiting for this commercial, man. Keep trying to fast forward. Okay. Yeah, I like both of them. Holy shit. Hold on. Let me hear what the scores were. No, Gary, I believe you, man. I guess you were telling people that. I believe you, bro. I believe you, man. Like, I'm watching that round for round, strike for strike. minute by minute, right here with you right now. And I gotta agree, man. I think Tisha won that, but let me hear them scores one time. Hold on. I gotta see. But Tisha don't look too happy here. All right. I mean, what do the rest of y'all think? What do the rest of y'all think? Y'all think Tisha did win? Oh, Mr. Lee said it was 29-28. Okay, yeah, my this app keeps freezing up, man, so I couldn't hear it. 29-28. Okay. All three. Yeah, I had a 29-28 for Tisha, man. I might have had it the same 5 years ago. I just forgot. Because, you know, back then I didn't do a post-fight analysis for it, but, you know, I probably felt the same way. Tisha won that fight. I'm sorry, Tisha won that fight. And I think after watching this, I'm not giving y'all my pick on Weili Rose yet because I'm going to do my breakdown, but I'm just saying, after watching this fight, because that round, that third round, it was just much more effective work from Tisha. Like, hold on, let me see something here. I think Tisha just kind of nodded her head, like they're probably gonna give it to Rose because of the takedown. So she shook her hand and she just kind of walked off. I was like, okay. I think she knew that the judges wouldn't give it just because of the takedown, but I don't think she did enough to win that round, though, man. I mean, what are you, Robert Henry? What do you think? I mean, you die hard fan, but I'm just a fan of fight. I don't know, man. Yeah, yeah. Rose didn't win that fight. I'm sorry. I gave rounds one. I gave Rose round one, and then I gave Tisha 2 and 3. I'm sorry, and it was all because of her leg kicks and just her being active. The clinch work. Rose didn't really bring anything to the table as far as the takedown threat. That's why, you know, when she would try to go in for a clinch, Tisha would reverse it. You know, Tisha would reverse it straight up. Is she back? I'm still holding it off, Colton. I ain't picked yet. But I mean, I don't know, man. Yeah, the Nile is a river in Africa, Robert, but also facts are in the brain of combo. So facts are in the brain of combo, and I'm going off of facts tonight, bro. I'm talking 2-1 Tisha Torres. And if we keep on, and if we stay in denial, Robert, if we stay in denial off of what Rose did that night, we could see her losing against Weili. Because what we saw in that third round, Rose Namajunas cannot do that against Weili in any round. I know times change, but the Rose I saw in this fight, in this rematch, is still similar to the Rose that was in there with Jessica Andrade. You know, styles make fights. Still a very, very solid boxer and striker, but taking the foot off the gas too much. Taking the foot off the gas too much and waiting. That's not going to work. Right, Mary, but who did better against Andrade? You know, who did better against Andrade? You know, Andrade, Wei Lee versus Andrade. One round, that's it. Oh, listen to Robert. Nah, she lost that fight, man. I'm sorry she lost that fight. But my facts will factor in April 24th. You know, taking a break like that in a round. You see, the break she took in this round cost her a fight, and the break in the round against Jessica Andrade cost her a fight big time. The exact same thing happened, Robert. You've seen it. That's why I don't really have to debate. I just speak off of facts. That's why I'm comparing this round to Jessica Andrade in the second round with Rose. The difference is Tisha's not a finisher. See, Jessica Andrade is a finisher. She went to being inactive in the round against Tisha. Okay. The only way she could come back and win was with that takedown. The fight with Jessica Andrade, she lost focus in that second round. What happened? Jessica Andrade saw an opening, and boom, that was the end of the fight. So what's going to happen if you do that to Wei Lee? I think we know you can't sleep on Wei Lee in rounds 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, or 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. So yeah, that was my whole purpose of going back and watching both of these fights together. You know, Wei Lee did a better job of adjusting. She had a very competitive fight with Tisha Torres, but she did win because she found the weakness, broke it down, dominated in that last round, whereas Rose had the how do I put this? She had the answer. She had the answer right there. She had the answer, but she took a break in round 3. And to me, it cost her the fight. I mean, Rose didn't commit to what she was doing in the first. Tisha took the second round. Tisha saw the openers in the third round. She started working the leg kick, worked a little bit in the clinch. She reversed the clinch. Landed shots on the break. Rose landed a few good shots on the break, but the jab wasn't as it wasn't as effective anymore because she wasn't landing. You know, Tisha won it. That's all I gotta say. Yeah, like what you see in some of these fights are what other fighters with great killer instinct are going to expose. You know? Crazy. Sound like Coach. I don't know. What did I say to sound like it? Wei Lee is the best she'll get. Respect that Rose keep out. So Gary said, well, obviously, Wei Lee obviously did better with Andrade, though. Oh yeah, of course. Robot Chicken said her soul will rise after Wei Lee is done. Crazy. Yeah, man. I'm sorry, y'all. That's just how I feel. I see it. I mean, Tisha won that fight. And it's not about going back and trying to fix the past. It's about fixing the mistakes you made in the fight and saying, if you do this against this fighter, then this next fighter will capitalize on that in the next one. See, again, Rose was inactive in the third round. She didn't stay focused That's why. Well, she got the fight in this one. She got the gift, in my opinion. But when she fell into that same habit in the Jessica Andrade fight in the second round, it cost her because she was dealing with the finisher. Okay? See, Tisha's not a finisher like that. See, Jessica Andrade is a finisher. So whenever Rose lost that focus like that in their fight, she took it to her. She slammed her, and that was it. She said, we ain't going to the judges' cards. That's it. You know? Almost cost her the rematch, too. See, that split decision loss, you know? Where, Jessica Andrade lost a split decision, but it almost cost her that fight, too. I had Rose winning that fight. So yeah, everything is everything is still based off of what you do in the past or what you've done, as far as these fights, it's still based off of some of it. So Gary Ball said Tisha is the most underrated fighter in the division. I would like her to fight Lemos. She's always a tough test for fighters. That's what I'm saying. Like, when she went on a 4-fight losing streak, they weren't going to cut Tisha because Tisha still has a lot to offer. She's still a very durable, strong fighter. And her losses weren't like dominant losses where she got knocked out 4 times in a row or something. She was in there very, very competitive. And you got to remember, Tisha Torres and Jessica Andrade, they went strength for strength. Tisha Torres held her own against Jessica Andrade. She didn't get slammed or stopped. She might have got slammed a couple times, but she was still game. So Mary Thomas said old fights are supposed to be an indicator of where you're going to go, where should go in the future. Rose's past is nowhere near bad, but that doesn't mean it's guaranteed to stay unblemished. Right. Yeah, man. So, wait, Rose would have lost if Andrade, lost to Andrade if it were 5 rounds. Maybe, man. Maybe Robot Chicken. Yeah, man. But yeah, overall it was good fights. I had to choose those 2 fights because I wanted to show y'all a common opponent that gave them both trouble. I won't say trouble, but a common opponent that gave them competition. And I wanted to show y'all both fighters making adjustments. Like, who do you feel made the better adjustments? Like, a common opponent where both of these fighters fought a very competitive fight against these fighters, and they had to make adjustments and figure that opponent out. Who did it the best, Weili or Rose? Rose Tisha very tough, durable, fast, strong. Who did it best, Weili or Rose? That's my question to y'all. All right, Rob over here talking about people. Don't get me shadow banned. I think I already am over here. Hey, that's Tisha, man. I ain't got no problem with her, man. I mean, that's her. She's still a cool person, though. I mean, I like Rose, but I'm not gonna bash Tisha because she does that, man. That's it. That's her. Yeah, so common opponent, both of these fighters had, and I feel like, honestly, I think Weili did it best. I think Wei Lee did it best, man. I think Wei Lee was in there with a fighter who was fast, had her moments, was very strong on the inside, but eventually Wei Lee cracked the code. You know, she broke it down to the body. She took it to the top and said, nah, we're gonna we're gonna fight my fight. I'm gonna get this top position. I'm gonna grind. BJ, what's going on, man? BJ said, I think I'm SB2. What's that mean, BJ? I think I'm what? Hang on one second. Okay, yeah. What was BJ talking about? He said, "Oh, he think he's shadow banned." Oh, I got you. Yeah, yeah, man. I mean, I mean, yeah, I mean, maybe. I don't know. I didn't really think about that stuff before, but yeah, man, savage time, man. It's that time, man. So yeah, y'all. Like I said, real quick, my final thoughts before I get up out of here. Uh, I just wanted to come on here, like I said, do this live round by round with these fights because yeah, Tisha gave both of these fighters, Whaley and Rose, a good competitive fight, good tough fights. I think you know, to fight somebody like Tisha, you really do have to make adjustments to her speed and her strength. And this was a fight for both fighters where they had to dig deep in their own ways. Like, not dig deep as far as like, you know, really have to deal with somebody that was like so gritty and so hardcore, but they had to think on the fly. You know, Whaley had to think on the fly, make adjustments. Rose had to think on the fly and do what was working for her. You know, but to me, I think Whaley did it best, man. I think Whaley, you know, broke down the body, good leg kicks, controlled the ground, and, you know, nullified the speed of Tisha. And, you know, took the wind out of her. You know, I think Rose was out striking Tisha well in the first round, but she let Tisha pick up her momentum in the second round. Rose kind of let her work rate go down in the third round. And I think Tisha outlanded her in the third round. The takedown wasn't enough to win that third round. So I had it 2-1 for Tisha in that fight. So, of course, styles are going to make fights when fight night comes. But I'm just saying, Whaley, to me, showcased a good IQ and good consistency in a fight here. You know, there's good consistency in this fight by Whaley. Rose showed some bad habits here in this Tisha fight that she carried over into the Whaley fight. You know, again, I know we can't compare with the fights, but I mean, somebody like Joanna probably brought the best out of Rose in that fight. Rose just had her number, but you know, you gotta treat every fight the same if you want to win. You know, you gotta go in there and say, this person's no different than the other. I gotta beat this person. I gotta win every time. You gotta go into winning mentality every time, not just for one fighter. Everybody brings up what she did to Joanna, but that's not enough. You got to do that to the next fighter. You got to do that to the next fighter if you want to stay consistent. Why you think Joanna was champion for so long? She beat everybody. She whooped everybody the same. You know, so let's just be real with it. I mean, what you see in here, we're not watching what she did to what they were doing to Tisha the same because their styles are different. We're watching manners. You know, we're watching bad habits, we're watching good habits, watching consistency in these fights, we're watching IQ, you know. And what I'm saying in this fight is not going to predict my actual winner. We're just looking at it. We're just looking at habits here. That's all. So yeah, man, I'm about to get up out of here. About to go eat some food here. Sorry I came on late tonight. You know, I came up in here a little bit later. You know, I was just grinding, man, taking care of some things. But I said I was going to come in here and do these fights with y'all. Shout out to the chat, everybody that came through. I see y'all already in there talking about the winner tomorrow, Miranda Maverick. Let's see. Wait, Zhang will bring the best out of Rose. Zhang will bring the best out of Rose. Every fight is not the same. Yeah, exactly. You just repeated what I said, Rob. Every fight is not the same. Yeah, man, Maverick. Yeah, don't forget, y'all. It's on the main card. Jillian versus Miranda's on the main card tomorrow. It got bumped up. Now I got this pizza tonight, Robert. So yeah, man. I think. Let me see. I might do another live round by round sometime this week, and I might pick 2 more fights. I I think the next ones I pick will be Whaley versus Joanna and Rose versus Joanna, 1 and 2. Yeah, that might be the next one next week. I'll probably do it like Monday. I'll probably do it like Monday or Tuesday next week. I got some time off. I had to take some vacation time off. So yeah, I got a good week off. So yeah, we'll do that Monday. We would do that Monday or Tuesday, I think. Whaley versus Joanna, and we'll do Rose versus Joanna back to back. Do y'all want to see that? I mean, I'll do it. I'm gonna do it anyway. Yeah, man, this fight gonna be good. I'm serious though, BJ. You know, Jillian versus Miranda, it's gonna be close, bro. It's a close competitive fight. You know, answers gotta be, questions gotta be answered for both Jillian and Miranda. So yeah. Connor versus Dustin is a perfect example of Machida versus Shogun. Yeah. Yeah, Mary, Miranda is gritty. She's very gritty and kind of strong. So yeah, man, let me get up on out of here. Like always, appreciate everybody coming through. Mary, BJ, Gary, Robert, Robot, Colton. Who else came? Mr. Lee, of course. Appreciate Mr. Lee. High five. And I am getting up out of here, y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe. Later.